Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Are you ready to sew along with me? I have a little bit of an update. Let me get this out of the way so I can get to this. I got stuff done yesterday. I'm so excited. Look at, I got my vampire ghost done for the Spooky and Sweets sew along with the Vet Quarter Shop. So now I am all ready for the final week to put this thing together. I gotta look for my black and white stripe because I want to use pink. What else I'd use with this, I really don't know, but that much I think I do want to do. So I gotta go find that. And if I don't have it, I'll go to my local quilt shop and get it. I'm going to put this back over here because I've been working on Jelly Roll Sampler and I finished the last 2 blocks. So now I have 4 of these done. I have the first row almost complete. I'm going to just do the sashings and stuff. And if I have time today, after I sew along today, I will make the sashings and put the whole row together. Oops, this one goes this way. The white one is done. So now I have all 4 of them done. The white, the green, the blue one, and the gray one. They're so pretty. I want to get them on the wall. Figure out which order they're going to go in so I can get the sashings in and get row done 1 complete. All right. So now I've already worked on the second row. I've been working on this one. I got all the pieces cut and I have 1 flower top done. I used the pink gingham on this one. I hope it's not too muddled out when we look at it on the wall, but it looks really pretty in person. So I'm excited about that. And I wanted to do 2 of them in the red gingham, but I don't have enough red gingham. So I cut pieces out to do a blue gingham one. And I've got 2 greens that I'm using in this one, 2 florals for the stems. So I am working on the stems for this. I've got all the green pieces at my machine ready to sew those down. So I've got this laid out so that I can put it all together. And I'm just going to work on that during this time frame. If I get that finished, the 3 blocks, then I'm going to start taking down my vintage bow tie and do it row by row so that I can start sewing the rows together. That's next. The other thing that I got completely 100% complete, it's all been washed and everything, is my fruit medley table runner. And it's all smelling fresh and clean. It has all the good feels. It's so soft and drapey, and I love it. So now I got to go clean off my dining room table. Not like it's dirty, but it has clutter. You know, I talked about that word yesterday. Yep, it's time to, because I don't know if your dining room table does, but we don't eat at it very often. So it collects things. It collects things. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention before I forget again, because I wanted to mention it yesterday, was the giveaways winners from video 47. Your packages are going in the mail today. I'm still waiting for one person to get back to me with an address. Good morning, J. Batsy, Jean. I got your message yesterday. I replied, but it didn't go through. So I was going to try to do it again, and I kind of forgot. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned it live and in person. So what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I'm so excited. Anyway, it'll come to me, won't it? So that's what I'm going to do today for our sew along. What's everybody else working on today? I'm going to do my sew and flips on the stem leaves right now. And then, oh yeah, I was going to the post office today. Still waiting for one person to get back to me with an address. But in the meantime, I'm going to get the other 4 packages out in the mail. So I'm getting those all ready to go today and packaged up. So they will be in the mail today. And I will reply to your emails to let you know that it actually went out. So, and give you a tracking number so that you can follow it. All right, I got to change out my glasses so I can see what I'm doing here. You know, I'm getting really tired of these glasses. I wore these for years at work, looking at the computer. And these are 2.0 or 2.5. I don't even remember. You can't even see it anymore. I wore them so much. And I had some purple ones, and I broke one of the arms off of it. And so now it's time to get some new ones because I'm really tired of them. So I have to go to, I don't know, some store where I can get some necessities, you know, like toothpaste and all that kind of stuff. So I have to go shopping for that. So I also have to get nail polish remover. And then I'm going to go look and see if anybody has any cute, fun readers. So I don't know if that'll even happen today, but soon it has to be done. So I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. You know, I was feeling a little weird the last few days, and I took a multivitamin 2 days in a row. And that seemed to just do the trick because I had read somewhere that, you know, you might be, you know, you're feeling fatigued or something, you might be missing certain vitamins. So I don't have individual kinds like B, C, D, magnesium, whatever. I just take a multivitamin every so often. And it's usually when, you know, there's a sickness going around. And so I think I'm just going to continue to take that on a daily basis. It's just a one a day. Woman's vitamin. So, and it seemed to do the trick, and I'm doing it again today. I'm getting things done. I've got laundry going, and I've also got to try to get out and mow my lawn today or tomorrow. And so I've got a few things to do. Vacuuming. So this has been fun working on this today. Because I want to get to the next ones. I don't know. I'm looking at the pattern and trying to figure out, you know, colors for like next week and all that kind of stuff. And I just wonder if I might need another jelly roll. I probably don't, but oh, I gotta get that iron hot here. But I will try to get by with what I've got here. Also I forgot to look. Let me get my phone out here. I wanted to see if I got a new email from Bob McCullough about the daily sew along. There it is. Let's see what today's block is. Popsicles. They're popsicles, you guys. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I will print it off and show it tomorrow. Oh my God, too cute, too freaking cute. Too cute. So yeah, I'm definitely going to sew that one. I just have to find fabric because I'm not happy with what I have, but I will be getting, as soon as I get some fabric, I will start that up. It may be all over by then, but that's okay, right? Okay, I have to make sure. Sewing these, I'm flipping these in the right direction. One of these stems, flower sections has two different fabrics, two different green fabrics in it. That was the way to make it stretch. So, and that's going to be okay. I'll put that in the center, and the other two that will go on the other. Oh, no. That's not how that works. I was thinking as long as I arrange the blocks itself within there just fine, it should work out, right? But I don't know that I can do that with this because I was thinking I put the pink one in the middle and the two darker ones on the outside edge. But this is the one that has just this green floral on it. You'll cut your fabric for the falling charms quilt? Is that a Fat Quarter shop charm pack project? I think I just saw something about that yesterday. I like the one with the lighthouse too. That was like my favorite. That was the clincher for me to want to get involved. That was the clincher one for me, dude. Yeah, I need to do everything. Laundry. I started that yesterday, and it's ongoing. Where's my? Oh, I remember I dropped my rotary card. So yeah, I don't know how to fit all this stuff into my new retirement schedule. Because when I have a good day, all I want to do is be up here, right? I've got the ceiling fan on too because I could turn the air conditioning off. We had 90 degrees plus for a couple of days. And then we had a storm come through and push that aside. So I turned the air off yesterday, but I wasn't able to open, and I still can't open windows because it's supposed to rain some more. So, and I don't want to be, there's a lot of windows in this house. I don't want to be running all over the place, trying to shut windows all the time. So I just opened up the front and the back door. We got a good cross breeze going through the house. And with the ceiling fans on up here, it's great. So it's with Missouri Star. Okay. That's what I was looking at. I was watching the YouTube short for this Friday's houses. Is it a triple play this Friday? I don't pay attention to when triple plays and stuff are going on, but all right. So now I got to do the sew on flips for the bottom half. Okay. Make sure I'm doing this right. I was having trouble, I'm finishing up the last of the blocks for last week, and then starting the first one, I was sewing things in the wrong places, and I had to do a lot of stitching, and I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. The leaves part goes together a lot easier than the top part does. They're big blocks, so they don't quite fit on my boards. So I had this out yesterday so I could lay out all the pieces on it. Sometimes you just need a huge board to put all your pieces on. All right. I was running a little late for this morning, and because I had stopped doing my laundry, change the loads in the laundry, but so I forgot to bring a drink with me. So hopefully I don't have a cough attack on you guys. And one more. I was going to try to get this together so that I could have like something to sew in between, but I didn't get that done either. So I just used the thread bunny. I like having a second project going in between. All right. Well, okay. I can pull this closer now. I have to keep standing up, but my back hurts, so I like to pull this closer so I can just turn around and press. That's all right. It'll work. Okay, get this one. We can lay this out. Voila. So I was watching Pat Sloan's video this morning. I don't watch and chat beforehand. I kind of watch it after the fact, but she had a lot of good topics about cluttering and labels and that storage organization ideas and things like that. And I was like, oh, she got me thinking. And about project prioritization and stuff like that. So I was like, I got to start thinking about that because I think I'm overdoing it to myself. And maybe that's another reason why I was getting overwhelmed, maybe. So put too much pressure on myself. Ooh, so pretty. It's going the right way. That one goes this and this. Yep. Putting it the right way. This one goes. Oh, crud. I got the other side going the wrong way. Oh, shoot. You guys did it wrong. Going in the wrong direction. The right side, all of Sloan flips should be on the other side. That's wrong. They all don't go the same way, you guys. Okay, I need to get some more greens. Do I have any greens left? And some more backgrounds on this one. Okay, we'll put this one aside. I can put part of it together. I gotta redo those too. Ah, shoot a duck. I used to work with a lady. My very first job right out of high school was for an insurance agency. And the office manager, Joyce, she used to say that all the time. She'd sit in her little office. It was in an old house. and she'd sit in the kitchen, which was her office. And she'd sit in there and she'd say, "Shoot a duck." Oh my God, it was so funny. I giggled every time because she just she's not a cusser. And that was as close as she was gonna get. I'm just staring at it. It's kind of pretty. All right. What do I want to do here? I can at least get this side done, and then we'll put this aside because I had to cut. See, and do I have any more of this left? Let me look first before I go any further. Let me grab my bin here. Let me grab my bin, see what I got left. Oh, I might. No. I have like a 2.5-inch piece and maybe a 4. I may have one. I have one. Is there another? Is there another one in here? Yes. Is that the right size? No, they're too short. Well, I could stitch this to it and make it longer if I have to. Otherwise, I have this. I'm just wasting fabric. I'm wasting it. See what I mean about having to go get another jelly roll? Darn it. Goes another 40 some dollars down the drain. It ain't down the drain. It's going into a beautiful quilt. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and sew this side together. Get part of it finished anyway. Oh my God, that's kind of crazy. I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Never crossed my mind that I should take a look at that. All right. Now, if I hadn't already cut off the back side of my Sloan flips, we could redo it. But I can't. Boo, 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 hoo. Boo, hoo, boo, boo, hoo. All right. I think we're going to make it work, though, guys. We're going to make it work. I don't like doing that kind of thing, but it's a called for situation today. There we go. Just lay it out. Okay. Oh, I have to watch my thread spool. It's running very low. I had to make a bobbin, and I filled the bobbin, but there's not a whole lot of thread left on my spool, so I gotta watch that so I don't run out. I think I can go quite a ways, but all right. Steam. So there, this one goes. Look at my pattern. This one goes this way. This one goes this way. Okay, now I can sew these two together. Pin my seam. I never used to be a pinner, but all of a sudden now I just pin all the time. Something's vibrating up on my wall. So yeah, I was thinking about what Pat was talking about today about organizing and having this list of things you would like to do. I have a whole list of things that I've started and never finished, but want to finish. I know I made a major mistake on one project, and so I had to redo a whole bunch of things, and so that kind of got put to the wayside. That's the reason that one. And that one is called Color My World, and it's like one of my first videos. It's this big circular thing that I did with the quilt show. It's all foundation paper pieced, and I had printed off my pattern, foundation pattern, not right, and so it didn't match up with the previous blocks, so I had to start all over. And I'm doing that one in like the laundry basket quilts. Is it Century Solids? Do you? Yeah, I don't know why. I never used to pin, but my points are just perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Plus, I don't like to open up my seams because then my chances of my points matching up don't work. So I like to nest all my seams whenever possible. So I'm really happy with that. So now I can put this on. So I got one half of my stem done. So then there's not so much I have to do then when that all comes down to the end of it. I have fun on my fingernail. So I painted my fingernails last weekend, and I haven't painted my nails in like, let's see, I moved here 14 years ago next month, and it was probably within that first year of living here, July of 2010 to June of 2011. I think I painted my nails like once, and I used to do it like every 4 weeks. So I did a really bad job painting my nails, and it was with 14-year-old nail polish. I don't think that was the problem. The nail polish is fine, but I don't have any nail polish remover. I thought I had a bottle, but I don't. So I can't take it off unless I chip away at it. So they look like crap. They look crappy. So excuse my nails until I get some nail polish remover and keep practicing at doing my nails. I used to go get them done every few weeks, but I can polish them. I can do my own nails. There. I got half done. So I'm going to set that up here with this one. And then we're going to lay out the next one. And I'm going to do the blue one next with the big floral. I have an extra 4 outside of my pile because I found after doing that one I hadn't cut enough of these 2.5-inch squares. So I was 4 short. And so now I'm going to put the stem fabrics aside. And I'm only going to work on the blue ones. So I got to make sure I get this laid out correctly. Got my picture here. One down the center. And then I need one smack dab in the middle. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. It's going to be really pretty. And let's see here. I need this one to go this way. This gets a sew and flip on there. This one to go this way. That gets a sew and flip on here. This one goes this way and it gets a sew and flip up there. And this one goes that way. And it gets a sew and flip. And then I need to make half square triangles out of the other 4. So I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. And then I need 4. I was a bad girl and I was cutting fabric when it wasn't pressed. I think I did okay though. Hello, who all is here and what are you all working on? That goes there. This goes, oops, that goes that way. That goes there. Do you talk to yourself while you're doing this? I do it just so you, I'm doing it now just because I want you to hear me, what I'm doing, what my brain is thinking. And then, I always talk myself through things. I started it at my job when I lived in Minneapolis for 23 years. At my job there, I was an analyst. And I had to talk myself through processes so that I didn't like miss a step and everything. So I was like, had to analyze some data and import data and da-da-da-da-da. And I had to talk myself through those things so that I didn't miss anything. And, you do that, your clients aren't happy. But you make a mistake. It's not a good thing. So I started doing that then so that I didn't skip any steps or anything like that. And so that's when I started talking to myself about a lot of stuff. So I kind of walk myself through. And when I catch myself like making mistakes like I did with this last block, with the stem section, I want to talk myself through these things. So now I gotta make sure. So I'm using a 2.5-inch square and another 2.5-inch square. And you've got to sew it just right on down the center to make sure that when it opens up and you make a half square triangle out of it, it's 2.5 inches. So I'm kind of giving myself a little leeway here, like a scant quarter-inch, or scant quarter-inch. So instead of going from like corner to corner, I'm going from one thread distance. So from like just on the other side of that corner. Just on the other side. Just to make sure that I have exactly, because I don't like doing things like that. I like to trim down. And this didn't give me any options to do that if I did it that way. Yeah, okay. I had to play with that with the first block to make sure that I did the next 2 right. Because, I've only got so much fabric here with this jelly roll, so I don't want to make any unnecessary mistakes like I just did. So there we go. Get this last one here. And I'm using my what do you call this tape again? 1/4 inch seam tape. And there's, you learn what line to point your pieces at so you get to the right place. You talk to us too. I love it. So you got to type, and then you can't do anything. You can't get any work done if you're typing. So there. I totally get it. Oh, let's hope these work out good. They look good. I'm not going to cut off the excess until I've got it all figured out. So I'm going to put my ruler up against these and make sure that I am good. I have a smaller one of these. This is what size is this? 4.5 by 8-inch Creative Grids ruler. And I have a smaller one that's like 3.5 by 5.5 or something like that. I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. I just had it not that long ago. All right. Yay, it's gonna work. I can get a perfect 2.5-inch half square triangle. You know what I should do? Let me try something here. I threw these other ones away. I can pull them out of my little garbage basket, but pull some lead out. Let's see how big of a half square triangle I can get out of the leftovers of this. Let's see. No, I'm feeling kind of guilty putting it in my little garbage basket when I could probably, I was supposed to leave a 1/2 inch, wasn't I? Let's do that. I'll pull it out. I did a 1/4 inch from the other seam, and it was only going to leave me with like 1/8 of an inch of seam allowance. I don't want to do that. I just want a 1/4. I want a 1/4 inch. This may be crazy, but I like to pull out my whole thread in one piece as much as possible. All right, let's try this line again. I need 1/2 an inch from there. Let's see how big it's going to be. All right, I'm just kind of playing right now. Can you do that? Let's see what that would look like if I did that. So now I can cut this off. Repress that. Then let's do this one. What are we ending up with here? Sometimes if your half square triangle is just off like a hair, if you open up the seam on that, it helps. I noticed that with working with the primitive gatherings. It's about a 1.5 inch. I can get a 1.5 inch half square triangle out of that. And cut off quite a bit actually. So it's probably more like 1 3/4. Ta-da! I got a little teeny one. It'll go in my parts bin. I don't think there's going to be any room for me to do that kind of thing here. All right, so I got that one done. I'm just going to go ahead and cut them off, but I just had to play. Just had to. Sometimes I just can't help myself. I love these pencils. I love mechanical pencils. All right. Let me see if anything needs any haircuts. We need a little bit of a haircut on this one. Just a little. A little more than dust, but just a little. Let me just double check this one before I cut it off. Let's just make sure. Yep, that one's going to need a little bit of a haircut too. Yay! If these were smaller, I would use my scissors. But when they're bigger, like this 2.5 inch, I kind of like to have that perfect 1/4 inch on the other side. A little bit of haircut. Yes. Only on one side. And then one more. Stuck in my finger now. This one's going to need a haircut too. Ooh, we made it. So far, so good. I'm really looking forward to getting that piece together. I am. So when I get done with this, that's what I'm going to do next. And I'm going to focus on that so I can get that top done and hanging in the closet. So I am going to be able to send a quilt to my long armor like in the next week or two. So I've been trying to decide which one I'm going to pull out. It's either my Sew in Love quilt. I'm going to go grab both of them, okay? Be right back. So I was going to do my Sew in Love quilt first because it was, Valentine's when I was like taking my mom's quilt. So it was going to be this one first to take it to my long armor. But now it's really close to the 4th of July, and I want to get this one quilted. And this was a Primitive Gathering Sew Along I finished a couple years ago. So this is all flakes. It's just all flakes. And each of the star sections has a different block in it. American Gatherings Quilt Along is what this was. So it's a pretty decent size. There's some of the blocks. Can you see this one over here? So each one of those has a different block in it. So I can't decide which one should I take. And I might be able to get both of them done, and then there's more on this side. I love this quilted. Can't wait to get it quilted. So, and all of the navy on the outside is it's not grunge, but it's like a grunge. I can't remember. I think I got that. It was a 108 fabric that I just bought yardage of. Oh, I used that on another quilt. So I made my niece a quilt for her when she got married. Her husband was in the Marines, and so I made a red, white, and blue quilt out of that. and I use the same fabric. So it's gone a long way, and I think I still have some of it left. So I can't decide. Any of you got any options? Should I do the 4th of July because of the time frame, or should I still go with the summer month? And then when it comes back, I might be able to get another one in on that budget, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna go put these away. I'll be right back. So, 4th of July, that's kind of where my heart wants to go. It's kind of. Oh, you're taking your spool quilt and a Bargello. Oh, you did a Bargello. Oh my God. That gives me anxiety just thinking about it. Because if I can mess up on a small little portion of a block, a Bargello would be just, I think my aunt made one too. Aunt Leola, if you're on here, click in here and talk about you made that for my cousin's wedding, didn't you? Oh my God, a Bargello. That just gives me anxiety just thinking about it. Yes, a spool quilt. I want one so bad. Whose pattern did you follow on that one, and what fabrics did you use? Bargello's easy? I'd be so confused. I would be so confused. I don't know. It scares me. All right, so I've got these done. So now I got to place these in the right way. And that's where I messed up the last time. My tulips weren't looking like little tulip thingies on the ends. And did I have them in the right place? Yeah, this goes this way. Okay, and then this one over here. Oh, that one comes over here. I put that in the right place. All right, so now I could do my sewing flips on these, and I'm going to do these one at a time because I'm not sure. I don't want to do them backwards. Nope. I was going to pick up the next one and go, and I'm like, no, I'm not trusting myself. I am not trusting myself. All right, I did something wrong here. I got to redo this one. I totally missed the end, and it's not folding over correctly. I got a big, huge gap. And you know why that is. Because I'm trying to get it right up to my needle, but I can't see it because of my foot. Nice. I love when you do that. Just make your own pattern. There's one in this book that's really cute. All right, where's the front? Oh, that's right. They don't have like names that match. So I've got to page through it to find it. These all have like bread and pastry names. It's called the biscuit quilt. This one. Do you have just one fabric in the center, or did you make strips? Because I like the strip idea, I think. But I think this would be fun in like one of these jelly rolls that I have up here. I'm not getting a lot of work done, am I? One of these bright ones. What do I have here? Simply Delightful. Who made this one? Oh, Sherry and Chelsea. I got that one. I think that would be cute in one of these. This one here is a junior one. And I don't know who this is. Love Lily. This is cute. Very rainbowish. And then this one that I just got, Clover and Dot. This one's really pretty too. I think that would be kind of cute in one of these kind of things to use those jelly rolls for. I don't typically work with jelly rolls, but you know, they come in a soul sample box. I'll use it eventually. All right, let's get this done. How much time? Oh, okay, we're 50 minutes into this, and I was hoping to have all my blocks done. What was that? Where did that idea come from? That could even actually happen. But I will get these finished today and correct my mistake on that other one. So I can get that done. I'll get them on the wall. And that way you can see them tomorrow. All right. I went too far. Okay, here we go. I have to have like easier projects to do while I'm talking and chit-chatting, don't I? You use metallic and variegated for the. Oh, did you? You'll have to post a picture of it on Facebook so I can see that. Yeah, you should do that. The link below for the Facebook page. Go out there and post some pictures of your spool quilt. I want to see that. I love spool quilts, and I don't have one, and I want to make one. There I go again. So I have a basket over here of quilts that I just love and really want to make. So here's Union Jack. I love Union Jack. So I got this paper piece pattern. I made this. I made like individual blocks and stuff, but I have to make another one. This one here is just like, I think it's very similar to the Summer Memories sew along that they did last year with the Fat Quarter Shop. I think that's one's Picnic at Daybreak, I think is, and that's a Moda website free pattern, which I think is very much the same as this quilt, the Summer Picnic one that they did. Yeah, I think it's so similar to that. So that's why I got that, because it was a free pattern at the time, and then I bought the book. So I've got a layer cake lolly that I really want to do. I think this one is cute for charm squares or layer cakes. So I like that one. Millie's dresses I want to do. I really want to make that with my Lori Holt scraps. So talk about spools. I've got this one sitting in the thing. I've always wanted to have one of these hanging on my wall. You know, Pat's got a red one. I wanted to make one of these. Is this a Wendy Shepherd? She's just talented pattern designer. I swear to God. Swear. I love baskets, so I keep putting up those. I liked this. I still want to make this and hang it on the wall. I like all of these. Primitive or Primrose Cottage Quilts I like flowers. So I was looking for a flower one. So that was the kind of in there. Right now I'm not kind of in that mode anymore. I love Kim Deal. So this one here was one that I just loved. And I have this Fat Quarter bundle, which is Kim deal, and this one is the Willow Hollow. Teals and navies. And I thought that would look cute with this. Of course, I don't have enough fabric, obviously. It's not enough. I gotta order like background. And then with the applique stuff, I thought that would be a cute. I do that with that. I always wanted to have a little pineapple one. So this is like a freebie that I got off of Eye Candy Quilt's website. Just with half square triangles kind of thing. I don't know. I just always wanted to have a pineapple hanging in my front wall with the front door. And then when I was looking for flower blocks, I pulled off this Crafty Stacy. She was doing a monthly mug, and then inside the mug there was a little block inside the mug. So I was pulled out that. I'm not gonna make that. And then Tilda's another one of my favorites, and so I pulled out this pattern because I liked it. But I could put these all back because I'm not printing any flowers right now. I am moving on. So I could put some of these back in my thing. But these are still ones that I make. And they will sit in this basket forever. Here. Wave your flag. I love the fact how it's a step down and it looks like it's actually waving. And basket blocks, my favorite. And this was the spool I definitely want to try to make. Gosh, there's no reason why I couldn't make that now. I have to fit it in my schedule. And I want to do, I missed the sew along with the Millie's dresses. So maybe I'll do this next year. A sew along with this is kind of like a throwback of the, yeah, I print patterns constantly. Free ones, and you know, I don't know why, I'm just fascinated with the Union Jacks. And I think there was one that was done with all tulip pinks. I have it. I don't know. I think it's cute, but I don't know that I'd make one myself if it wasn't just red rainbow. But anyway, I have oh, here's another one. This is the one. It's in all different colors. This one here, they don't have it anymore. Busy Bee Quilt Designs. They don't have this pattern available anymore. It's just a quick, short little book. Just a few pages is all it was. I think it came with the this folded in the middle, so because it was paper piece, so which I have done Union Jacks non-paper piece and paper piece, and I find paper piecing is a better method for me. It works better. I've got more pieces down there from some smaller ones, but anyway, I like paper piecing, and I have a big project that I need. That Color My World one will be on my agenda as soon as I finish the red and white and yellow and white. Soon, going forward. Oh, I have to do this Halloween one. I've got a lot of things I want to do. Yeah, so I don't know. I have to make a list like Pat was talking about this morning. Make a list of the things you want to do and prioritize them so that I get them actually done, right? So there. I have 2 of these. Do I have 2 of these now? No, I just have the one. I didn't get very much done today, did I? We're in the last couple minutes. Thanks for joining, everybody. And Jean, thanks for chatting with me and keeping the conversation going. I love it. I didn't get my sewing done today, but that's okay. I'll still sew later on. I gotta go have some lunch. I'm feeling a little hungry. You guys have a great day. I hope you get a lot of sewing done. Post pictures on my Facebook page. The link is below. Go ahead, post pictures. I will I'll post a picture once I get my dining room table cleaned off and when I get the, you know what I realized I didn't do on that fruit medley thing? I didn't put any label on it. I completely forgot about it. I was just too excited about getting it done. I think you can still just stick it in there. Anyway, I'll worry about that at some other point in the near future. And I will get a picture of it when it's sitting on my table, okay? You guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we'll do, I don't know what update I'll have for tomorrow, but you never know what I'll get into. It might be a short one tomorrow, but nice. Follow me on Facebook. Go for it. I love it. Post pictures. Thanks, you guys, for being here. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m., okay? Bye now.